Hello, I'm Chef Marina Mustafa, and today I want to share with you one of my favorite recipe, which is caramel chocolate shortbread. This one is not a cake, it's not cookie, it's a bar with 3 layers, which is the bottom part is shortbread, then we do the caramel layer, and the top is chocolate. All the 3 things that I love: crumbly cookie at the bottom, caramel, chewy and yummy, and chocolate, my all-time favorite dish. Okay, so I'm going to put in the butter first. We're going to do the shortbread layer first. Okay, so this is castor sugar, and you beat it till light and fluffy. As you beat it, you can see that it begins to change color from a deep yellow to lighter whitish. When it's like this, it's already light, white and fluffy. I'm going to put in the flour all in one go. Then you mix it in. Okay, when it's just mixed, you can stop, and then you can continue mixing by hand if you want. I like to sort of mix it with a spoon. Alright, so now as you can see, it's not crumbly, it's not too moist, it's like in between. So I'm just gonna put it in my grease tin. As you can see, it's slightly crumbly. We're just gonna press it down, just spread it so it's even. And as with all cooking, you have got to turn on your oven first, 180 degrees, before you even start. So now that I've got everything flattened, alright, good. So now I'm just going to get a fork, and the reason why I'm going to poke little holes right through the shortbread is because the hot air will go through the holes and make the shortbread crispy, buttery, and very nicely cooked right through. Okay, so just like that, all the way down. If little pieces come out like what's happening now, don't worry, just press it down with your fingers and go back and just do the little holes. Okay, so now this goes in the oven just for a short while. Okay, as you can see, I've taken it out of the oven. Now it's just going to rest to cool. So while I'm waiting for that to cool, I'm going to make the caramel layer. So when I do the caramel layer, I'm going to do it a bit on the high side. I'm going to put in the sugar, the butter, the honey, and condensed milk. Everything that's nice and luscious and sweet. Okay, so now we're just gonna put this on medium heat, melt it down. I have tried to get the right texture for the caramel for many years, maybe many decades, and I finally found the perfect timing to do this and get it right. So actually, I throw everything in like I did just now. I let everything melt all together on medium heat, and then the moment everything melts, I just let it be and let it cook. Alright, so I'm just going to let it cook for 7 minutes, exactly 7 minutes. So I'm just going to let this simmer for a while. I don't have to stir or do anything yet, just let it simmer on its own. So the moment it thickens, you have to continue stirring it. You can't stop now because it will burn very easily at the base, and this is the most crucial stage where either it's going to be perfect or it's going to be either overcooked, which means it'll be so chewy you can't even bite it, or it will be too soft that you can't even get it to set. So for me, generally, this is the right color, this is the right texture, and this is the right bubbles. The bubbles should be like this. Okay, so now that this has cooled, this is ready. You can pour the caramel over, turn off the heat. Remember that the caramel always looks liquidy when it is hot. The moment it cools, it's going to set. So I'm just gonna pour this over. Okay, and let this cool. Okay, now that this is cool, I'm going to do the chocolate. The third layer, which is just 125 grams of cooking chocolate. So the butter goes in as well, and I just microwave it for about 40 seconds. Remember that even though the chocolate is chunky, the moment you keep on stirring, it will melt because of the heat from the butter. So just stir until it's all melted and smooth. So now can you see it's thickened a little bit and more smooth as we go along. Okay, see, it's nice and glossy. Then I'm gonna pour it in. Okay, so just spread it. Oh, even looking at this, so luscious. Nice. Okay, smoothen it, not too thick a layer. Okay, so now let this cool. Now I'm always so excited when I see my chocolate caramel slice. The bottom layer, can you see the layer? That's the shortbread. And then the caramel, when you eat the bottom, it is crispy, buttery, flaky, and then suddenly you bite into the chewy caramel and then the chocolate at the very top. This is the most sinful dessert, but I love it the most. Okay, so we're going to cut it. Alright, so I'm just going to slice this into fingers. Wonderful. So you can see the slices of the caramel. I think I'm going to taste one bite. Makes my teeth stick to each other. And the shortbread is divine with the chocolate. Wow, perfection. Perfection. Try this, get the eco pack please.